Love Pod English.
Today, we're going to talk about something really important: reading and how it can help you learn English better. Reading is one of the most effective ways to grow your vocabulary, understand the language, and feel more confident when speaking. When you read, you notice how words appear in real sentences. You start learning natural expressions, improving your grammar, and even training your mind to think directly in English instead of translating. Many people believe learning English is only about speaking and listening, but reading is just as important. It helps you recognize words faster, understand sentence structure, and see how English is actually used in real life. In today's lesson, we'll explore why reading matters and how you can use it every single day to improve your English skills. Together, we'll make reading your secret tool for faster and smarter learning. Let's get started. Reading in English is one of the strongest tools for improving language skills. It helps you learn new words, understand grammar naturally, and develop strong comprehension. Let's look at the key benefits together. Expanding your vocabulary is one of the biggest advantages of reading. Instead of memorizing long word lists, you see how vocabulary is used in real situations. This helps you understand meaning, usage, and context much faster. For example, imagine you're reading a short story and see, "The little boy was thrilled to see the fireworks light up the sky." Even if you don't know thrilled, you can guess it means something like excited or very happy. That's how we naturally learn, by seeing words in context. Reading also helps you recognize synonyms, words with similar meanings. You'll meet words like happy, joyful, delighted, and thrilled used in different ways. This constant exposure expands your vocabulary naturally, without the need to memorize every single word. It's an enjoyable and effective way to grow your English knowledge. Let's talk about grammar. Grammar rules can feel hard to remember, but reading makes it easier. When you see correct sentences in books or articles, your brain absorbs patterns and structures automatically. For instance, if you read, "She has been living in London for 5 years," you're seeing the present perfect continuous tense in real use. Even if you don't know the rule yet, your brain remembers how it works. The more you read, the more familiar you become with natural grammar flow, word order, and rhythm. Reading helps you absorb language structure without needing long grammar drills. You also start learning prepositions, articles, and tenses just by seeing them in use. Over time, your speaking and writing both improve naturally, without heavy memorization or confusion. Reading isn't only about recognizing words. It's about understanding ideas, feelings, and opinions. You train your brain to process thoughts in English, building strong comprehension skills. Imagine reading an article about climate change. You might not know every single word, but if you focus on the main ideas, you'll still understand the message, just like in real-life English conversations. Even if you don't understand every word, you can still find the meaning by checking the title, main words, and the tone. Is it serious, funny, or informative? With practice, you'll guess meaning and understand full ideas without translating every word. Reading also improves your writing and speaking. When you read, you notice how sentences are built, how paragraphs connect, and how ideas flow. This helps you express yourself better, whether you're writing or speaking in English. For instance, when you read a novel full of dialogue, you learn how people naturally talk in English. You can see how they ask questions, reply, and express feelings, helping you sound natural in real conversations. The more you read, the more your brain recognizes common phrases and natural expressions. For example, instead of saying, "I am very tired," You might learn to say, I'm exhausted. That's how reading helps your English sound smoother. Reading also improves writing. You see how to organize ideas, use punctuation effectively, and make your writing engaging. By reading stories or blog posts, you learn how good writers keep readers interested and apply it yourself. Reading also opens a window to English-speaking cultures. Books and articles teach you about traditions, customs, and daily life in places like the US or the UK, giving you real insight beyond grammar and vocabulary. A short American story might show Thanksgiving or high school life, while a British novel could reveal afternoon tea, London culture, or humor. Reading connects you to how people think, act, and communicate in English. By reading often, you develop a deeper cultural understanding that helps you connect with native speakers and feel more confident using the language naturally in conversations. As you can see, reading helps you grow in many ways. It builds vocabulary, improves grammar, strengthens comprehension, and boosts writing and speaking. It also adds cultural depth, making learning English enjoyable. Reading isn't just about understanding words, it sharpens your communication. Regular reading helps you absorb structure, expressions, and new vocabulary, so you can speak fluently and express ideas more clearly. Let's explore how reading turns you into a better communicator. Have you ever struggled to find the right words when speaking? Many learners do, but reading builds your mental library of words and phrases for real conversations. When you read dialogues in books or articles, you see how native speakers interact, how they greet. Hey, how's it going? Instead of, hello, how are you? Or ask politely, could you tell me where the station is? You also learn natural responses like, sounds great, instead of, that is good. By seeing real conversations written down, you learn to form your own sentences naturally and speak more confidently in real life. Fluency means speaking smoothly without long pauses. Many learners hesitate because they translate from their native language, but reading trains your brain to think directly in English before you even speak. Reading in English trains your brain to think directly in English, which speeds up your speaking. When you read many stories, your brain learns common patterns. So when you talk, phrases come naturally instead of translating in your head. For example, imagine reading this line, I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the beautiful sunset. Later, you can reuse it easily. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw the fireworks. Reading helps you recall and use phrases fluently. That's how reading makes speaking smoother and more automatic. You absorb natural sentence patterns without having to memorize them. Reading aloud is also a great way to improve pronunciation and rhythm while building confidence. When reading aloud, you practice correct pronunciation and hear yourself speak. You learn rhythm, since English has stress patterns, and you gain confidence the more you read out loud, the more natural and comfortable you become. For instance, read aloud. She was absolutely thrilled to receive the award. You'll notice strong words like thrilled or award are stressed, while small words like was and to flow quickly. It helps your speech sound more natural. Listen to a native speaker's audiobook, then repeat after them. Copy their pronunciation, tone, and rhythm. This practice improves your ear and voice together. Reading often trains your brain to think in English effortlessly. For example, when you read books with lines like, what do you think about? The phrase becomes natural for you. In conversations, you'll say, what do you think about this movie? Without pausing, to build grammar in your head. Reading truly boosts speaking fluency, confidence, and pronunciation. The more you read, the easier it feels to express yourself clearly. Now let's look at how to choose the best reading materials for your English journey. Choosing the right reading material matters. If it's too hard, you'll get frustrated. Too easy, you'll stop learning. Find books or texts that match your level and keep you interested. That balance helps you improve steadily. To choose the right level, start simple. Use graded readers written for learners or short stories with everyday words. These help you build confidence and learn naturally through enjoyable reading practice. Children's books are great to clear sentences, easy vocabulary, and simple structure. Comics or graphic novels also help because pictures support understanding even when you don't know every single word. If you're at an intermediate level, try adapted classics like Alice in Wonderland or The Little Prince. These versions use simpler vocabulary while keeping the original story perfect for growing your English step by step. These books are rewritten with simpler vocabulary for learners. Choose one where you understand about 80% of the words. If it feels too hard, try an easier book. Reading is much more fun when you pick topics that truly interest you. Think about what you enjoy, your hobbies, your passions. Do you love sports? Read articles about your favorite team or player. Are you into travel? Explore stories about different countries and cultures. If you enjoy music, read song lyrics and learn their meanings. Curious about science or history? Try simple books on those subjects. For example, football fans can read about Lionel Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo while learning new words. Search online for blogs or websites about your favorite interests. Many articles use simple English, which makes them perfect for learners who want to enjoy reading while improving their skills at the same time. Reading various types of materials helps you in many ways. Books build grammar and vocabulary. Blogs and online articles show casual English. Magazines teach real-life language. Audiobooks improve listening and pronunciation. If you read a book and then listen to its audiobook, you can compare pronunciation and rhythm. Switching between reading and listening keeps learning fresh, enjoyable, and more effective over time. Choosing the right materials makes learning easier and more engaging. Pick books, articles, or blogs that match your level and topics you love. Try different formats to strengthen every part of your English skills. Learning English through reading isn't just about choosing good materials, it's about creating a habit. Many learners say they lack time, but the real key is consistency. Even small efforts add up when practiced daily. Repetition brings big results. In this section, let's explore how to make reading a regular part of your life. One powerful method is setting daily or weekly goals to stay consistent and track your progress effectively. Start small if you're new to reading in English, maybe 10 minutes a day or one short story per week. As you improve, read a full chapter or longer article. Use a reading log to record titles, dates, and new words learned. Example goals for beginners. Read one page daily, a short news article each morning, or one learner's book monthly. Learn and review 5 new words per session. Write your goals down or set reminders to stay accountable. Making reading a daily habit makes English learning natural. Attach reading to another daily activity. Morning, read a short article with breakfast. Afternoon, read during your break. Evening, read before going to sleep. Linking reading to your routine keeps it effortless. You can also use technology to read more. Apps like Kindle, LingQ, or Newsela let you access materials at your level. Or read news online from sites like BBC Learning English. Audiobooks are a great tool. Listen to the audio version while following the text. It helps with pronunciation and comprehension. create a calm reading space with good light and keep a notebook or dictionary nearby for new words. If distractions bother you, silence your phone before reading. Many say they don't have time, but you can fit reading into daily life without adding extra hours. It's all about using small, idle moments wisely. Read while waiting in line, at appointments, or before your meal. Instead of scrolling social media, take out a book or article. You can also read on the bus or train. Even 5 minutes helps you improve your English. Try reading before bed. Choose a short, enjoyable book to relax your mind. This habit not only helps you sleep better, but also strengthens your English naturally, a little progress at a time each night. To truly progress in English, read consistently, set realistic goals, make reading a daily habit, and include it in your routine. Even a few minutes each day can bring big results over time. Consistency builds fluency. Now, let's discuss how to improve comprehension. Reading boosts vocabulary and grammar, but learners face common challenges. The good news: every problem has a practical solution to keep your progress on track. One major challenge is unknown words. Too many unfamiliar terms can be frustrating. A great strategy is to guess meaning from context. For example, the bright and dazzling sun made it hard to see. You can infer dazzling means very bright. Notice how the sentence gives clues. The sun is bright, hard to see, so dazzling must mean intense light. To practice this skill, look at nearby words, check for synonyms, or read the full paragraph for a better guess. Dictionaries are useful, but using them too often breaks focus. Read first, guess the meaning, and mark tricky words to review later. Only look up repeated or key terms. Use English dictionaries to train your mind to think in English. For example, Cambridge or Oxford dictionaries are excellent choices. Avoid translating every word. This keeps reading smooth and helps your English sound more natural over time. Next is challenge 2. Lack of motivation or time. Many learners lose motivation because reading feels like homework. The key is making it fun and rewarding. Read topics you love if you enjoy sports. Try English football news or short articles about your favorite players. If you love cooking, read English recipe blogs. Like mysteries, try short detective stories. Instead of forcing yourself to read a hard novel, start with comics or travel blogs. With time, you'll feel confident reading longer texts. Another tip: use short reading sessions. If you think you don't have time, read just 5-10 minutes a day. That's enough to build the habit without pressure or burnout, and you'll still improve steadily over time. Use waiting time on the bus, in line, or during lunch. Set a daily goal, even a few paragraphs. Try this plan. Monday, read 2 short story paragraphs. Tuesday, a news article. Wednesday, English song lyrics and meanings. This method makes reading a daily habit without stress. Long texts can feel tough, but breaking them down helps. Don't read everything at once, divide it into parts. Focus on one section, then take short notes after. Here's how. Read one paragraph, summarize it. Highlight key lines, focus on main ideas before small details. If your story has 5 pages, read one each day and take notes. Progress slowly, but stay consistent. Reading aloud helps you hear English rhythm and improves pronunciation. Taking notes builds memory. Note key ideas per paragraph, list 3 new words per page, and write a short summary when you finish. If a text feels difficult, read it twice the second time. Your understanding will double. Don't rush. Fluency comes with practice and patience. Each reread helps the meaning sink deeper into your mind. Reading in English always has challenges, but good habits make progress easy. Don't stop at every new word guess from context. Keep reading fun by choosing topics you truly enjoy and stay curious. Break longer texts into small parts and always take notes. With these strategies, reading becomes easier, more enjoyable, and more effective. Practice daily and watch your English improve naturally. Let's recap. Reading builds vocabulary by showing new words in context. It improves grammar through natural sentence examples. It sharpens comprehension for both spoken and written English. It also strengthens writing and speaking by giving you ideas and confidence. Reading reveals culture, helping you understand English-speaking life better. But remember, consistency is the real secret to progress. Even a few minutes of reading daily moves you closer to fluency. Learning a language is a journey, and every small step counts. So, what will you read next? Share your answer and keep learning with Love Pod English.